I'm good, man. So homecoming, huh? November 7th, huh?
November 7th. It's been a
How,
long time coming, but we back.
when was the last time you fought in Philly?
Never.
Yeah, my whole professional career, I never got a chance to fight in Philly. So that's why
Mm,
it's so special for me. My first fight back after a year layoff, and it's in.
uh-huh.
So so I'm blessed and I'm ready to go.
Literally a year layoff. November 1st was your last fight. So a year and 6 days. Yeah.
Yep.
Um, what has this what has transpired in this year?
Really, I just honestly been traveling. I've been working hard in the gym
We
nonstop.
all see that. Yeah.
I've been enjoying just the little things, traveling, having fun with my friends and family, and that's
Mhm,
really not much. I got a boring life, but I love
mhm.
to travel, so I just been doing that.
Yeah, and speaking of working hard, you've been going super hard in the gym. You, dad, and who else is on your team now?
My little brother, me, my dad, my little brother, my friend Lake. I got a friend Julian, and my other friend Goff and Fitz.
Hmm.
We all just been in the gym working together. Coach Al as well. He's been
Uh-huh.
helping us. We've been grinding nonstop.
Okay. Now, is it still a relationship with Breadman, or is that later down the line, or are you still working together now?
I don't know. That's kind of up in the air. Brad's been real busy.
Hmm.
He doesn't have Julian anymore, so he's really grinding. He's trying to I think open up a shop and a gym. He's got quite a few fighters he's working with. We're just gonna keep doing what we do. However it goes, it goes.
Mm. Now, how does your fight is November 7th, right?
Yeah.
I always wondered I know you're just before the winter hits, but how challenging is it for a fighter to make weight in Philadelphia and New York and
Uh,
without the road work?
That's not really challenging for us. I can't speak for no other fighter, but for us, it's not really challenging. My dad just turned the heat up in the gym.
Yeah, right.
Like that. We make it summertime inside the gym.
Right.
Making summertime inside the gym.
Yeah.
N- Now you at 22 or 26?
No, I'm 115. But this fight,
150,
115,
yeah,
really.
but this fight we're gonna do 118.
118. What was your last fight at?
115.
150. Okay, 115, 118.
Yep.
How high do you see yourself going up?
Uh, yeah, I'll say 26.
26?
But that's by the end of my career. So I'm finishing out, me and my dad say we'll finish out probably about 126.
That's after about 4 or 5 of them world titles.
Hey, I definitely could see world title in your future for sure, for sure.
Thank
Talk
you.
about that journey, man. Is it challenging to stay focused, knowing that you can see and feel your potential, and the challenging part staying on the course of that? Is that challenging at all to you?
In the past, honestly, it was like my high school days and things like that. It was super challenging for me because there was times where my friends would be going out, but I had to stay in because I was in training camp and I couldn't do everything that the typical team could do.
Hmm.
But the older I got, the more I had my dad with me, pushing me, and I just seen that it's gonna be things that I'm gonna miss out as
Hmm.
a young man, but I'm also
Mm.
gonna be able to do things that they can't do. You know,
Right.
and so it worked two ways. So I look at it like that, and it makes it easy for me to focus. I know I'm doing things that a lot of 22-year-olds can't do.
Hmm.
So it's gonna be a lot of sacrifice, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. So that's how I try to look at it. But in the past, yeah, it was hard to stay focused, but now, no. And that's because of my dad. He kept me on the a great path.
And Dad, speak to that. Speak to that. You got a few fighters in your family. Speak to like the staying on course and the discipline and the structure that you put inside the family and inside your team.
Right. Yeah. Good.
Well, it's not just in boxing; it's in life.
Mm.
So those are the principles that I teach in life, and then we just transfer them into boxing. Um, so it's real big. My family, we were never allowed to. If you start something, you're gonna finish it. If you tried out for the team and you made it, there's no quitting mid-season. You're gonna finish the season.
Yeah, yeah.
Then if you don't want to do it, then you can do so. So that's the work ethic I grew up with. That's the work ethic, of course, that I instilled in my sons and anybody that I'm training. No matter how tired you get, if you're running, you can slow down. You can't walk. You can slow down right before it's considered a walk, and you didn't stop, but you cannot stop. So just that little mindset of just completing everything and just giving it your all. Dylan's always been a hard worker in the framework of the gym, so it was easy to push him to the limit. My younger son wasn't as hard a worker, so pushing him sometimes is a little more of a challenge, but he's still going to do what he has to do. So, you know, in their own way, each one of them are learning what that commitment level means. And for Dylan, like he said, early on, we'd be in camp and we cutting weight, and one day he's at 117, next day he at 119. Then I go in his room and I pull his bed out and shoulders and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So and they told me that when we were training for the World Championships in Russia, they said, you know, you need to go look behind his bed. Or had ice cream cones and all kinds of stuff back there.
And that's where I think the phase I was going through, where I felt like I just wanted to be normal. My friends, I feel like we all equal and I all love them, but they was living a normal life, working a 9 to 5. Had a girlfriend, was able to go home to their girlfriend, didn't go to work. So just being around that, I said, dang, man, I just want all the pressure. I said, dang, I just want to be normal. But once my dad made me go to the World Championships and I start seeing the rewards of not being normal, it motivated me even more to get more of what I was getting.
Right.
So that's why it's not hard for me to stay focused.
And that's a lesson learned, because I don't have to do that anymore. I could pull the bed out. Might be some dirty clothes behind the bed. It's not gonna be potato chips or sodas and things like that. So he's gonna.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because honestly, I got like I was doing the math as you were talking. About 25 years I've been running, and I've never stopped running. In 25, no, like I've never walked when I run. When I walk out of my house, when I walk out of my gym, like you said, I've never walked when I run. I've only walked to tie my shoe, or go behind a tree or something. But I've never stopped.
Can't quit.
And
No.
My dad told me that, because I look at it like, if I stop running, or if I stop on the bag, or if I stop on the elliptical, I may do that in the fight. If I get tired while I'm running and I said, dang, let me just stop for a couple seconds, I may feel like that in the fight. I get tired in the 8th round and I'm dead tired, I might take a knee. So I just carry that with me in training camp. Like, I don't care how tired I am, not stopping. And I'm going to pass out before I let you beat me. Because I look at everything as competition.
And that's happened before.
Yeah.
A
couple times.
Up off the ground.
A couple times.
Had to wake him up.
Now, November 7th. Who are you fighting November 7th, by the way? And if they want tickets, they can go to 856-842-7577, right?
That's correct. The opponent is still up in the air. We had a couple that didn't materialize. But we should have it. I spoke to the promoter. We should have it by Wednesday. We should have everything locked in. So he's got a fight. He's got a date November, and he just called me today and said he's going to run again in December. So hopefully everything go well, and we'll be right back in December as well.
So